not only going to give you coverage, but it's also giving you hydration. And I know when you see tinted moisturizer, I'm in that school of thought sometimes where I'm like, I don't want a tint. I want coverage. Like, I want it to do something and look like something when it's on my skin. So Laura gets that. She understands that. So you are getting coverage that is buildable, but it's really like a skin-loving ingredient. So it's delivering intense hydration along with that coverage. It feels weightless on your skin. And because you're getting that hydration, you know what that means? Your skin looks healthier. Your skin looks radiant. It's your summer skin in a tube. So we're doing a duo. The duo is usually $41. Right now, it's $34.98, but this is a sale price that we can only do for you if you're shopping during this show. A 285728 is your item number. Our price makes these about $17.50 each. Each one is 1.7 ounces. Amber Milt is joining us. She's been in the beauty industry for about 20 years. She's a new member to Laura's team, and she knows all of the ins and outs, the tips and tricks. Amber, it's nice to see you again. Welcome in.
Oh, it is so great to see you. And I got to say, that dress looks phenomenal on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm ready to party. But can we go to our
Yours.
shade party first? No, like no shade, you know, not that kind of
Yeah,
shade.
not that
But
kind of
the
shade.
shades
We're gonna come to shades.
that we should choose from.
Okay, so if you are porcelain, fair, or light, you're going to go to light. Light medium is going to be exactly that. If you are light, if you are medium. Now, I wear medium in a lot of the foundations, but during the winter, I will go to the light medium because these tend to be just a little bit darker than some of our traditional foundations. Medium is what I'm wearing and what I will be building on tonight. Medium deep is for our tan through deep, and then deep is for our richest, deepest skin tones.
And keep in mind, if you do get your shade wrong, we do offer free exchanges here at QVC. So no worries with that at all. But Amber, the fact that I am getting hydration and coverage, because we do call this a tint. And some of us, I know it's like, but I want coverage. I don't want just a little hint. Laura is giving us coverage.
I love that you said that because I know it. Sometimes you get that hinted moisturizer and it's so disappointing. This is truly color correction coverage in a weightless formula. And it is like giving your skin a tall drink of water. You put this on, and I worked 20 years in the beauty industry. And when I saw the formula for this, this is like serious skincare. You've got hyaluronic acid in here. You've got marine botanicals, olive-derived squalene. And look, I've got half my face done, and I'm putting it on everywhere. So you're getting this pigment. We're getting water and hydration. When you put this on your skin with the hyaluronic acid, you get an immediate burst of hydration. It is cooling. It feels unlike anything else. And that's because of our proprietary water encapsulation technology that is going to release that pigment. It's going to release that hyaluronic acid. It's going to go in and truly quench the skin. And like we're seeing here, 100% of women felt more hydrated. But like you said, we're also getting beautiful coverage. So this is Leah here, and she's in the light medium, and her skin looks like skin. It is weightless. It doesn't look like she's wearing a heavy foundation, but we have optical blurring pigments in here. So she's getting almost a soft filter effect, and she just looks radiant and gorgeous.
Well, and that's the thing, like, this is also a skin-like finish. And so when you think about this time of year, especially as we move into what I like to call the inappropriate weather, when it's like 90, 95, it's miserable, and you do want to, you know, do a little something with your face. I mean, my personal advice is like, don't go for like that matte finish. That's great whenever it's fall, winter, and it's not hot, we're not sweaty, we're not sticky. But I don't know about you, Amber, but I'm like, when it's like that outside and we're outside and in the sun and it's warm, don't fight the dewiness. Like, get a foundation that gives you that skin-like finish that works with you instead of trying to mattify yourself all the way down. This may be the foundation for you that you're like, okay, for summertime, I'm gonna like ditch the matte foundation. I'm gonna go with this one. Or this truly could be all year long, because if you do have drier skin and you do find it hard to wear foundations because they settle and they cake, this is giving you that hydration that your skin is craving when the other foundations are letting you down.
I'm telling you that right now, this is my absolute go-to. You can see here, I have half of my face done, half of it's not. But like you said, my skin looks like skin. It feels weightless. It doesn't look heavy, but I have those optical blurring pigments. So if you have hyperpigmentation, it's going to help to blur that. You are getting color correction here. And if you wear foundation, so there's two types of people that I think this is perfect for. One is the gal who doesn't want to wear anything. We want that no makeup look for summer. We don't want to look heavy. So you just want to put something on, run out to meet your girlfriends, maybe pick up your husband. This is what you're going to throw on over your SPF. Now, this doesn't have SPF, but this is your one and done. Oh, and here is Morgan, and Morgan is in the medium deep. And look at how juicy her skin looks. This is oil-free and paraben-free. So if you have oily skin, you don't have to worry about looking greasy. She just looks like she had a tall drink of water and she is ready to go.
I mean, this is what you want. Like, you want something that gives you the coverage. Like, look at Morgan. She's getting beautiful coverage. Her skin tone's evened out, but she's not losing her radiance. She's not losing the hydration. It doesn't feel like a thick layer of makeup. Try the duo. $11.66 a month on Easy Pay right now. This is a sale price we're only doing if you're shopping during this show. A 285-728 is your item number. It's a duo that should be $68 that right now we're doing for $34.98. You just have to choose your shade. So we do have a shade chart to help you out. I want to let you know that deep is very limited. We have about 35 to go around in the deep. But Amber, any advice here with choosing our shade?
Yeah, we want this to be absolutely easy. But if you are the fairest of the fair porcelain light, you're going to go straight to the light. Light medium.
Oh, light sold out.
Flexible.
Just so you know, light has sold out.
Oh, okay. So, well, listen, light medium, especially now going into the warmer months, that's just going to give you a little bit more warmth. Medium is what I wear now in the summer. So in the winter, I'll actually go to a light medium, but medium is what I'll wear in the summer. Medium deep is for anywhere from sand, tan to your medium and deep shades. And then, of course, deep is for our very rich skin tones.
And when your skin is more hydrated with a foundation like this, your skin looks healthier. And I think sometimes, Amber, I don't know if you're guilty of this because you've been in beauty for a while. I've been a beauty lover for a long time. You can kind of fall into a rut of using the same thing over and over and over again. When you see Autumn's before and after, you see that she's getting the coverage. You see that she's getting hydration. Her skin looks healthy and radiant, but it looks weightless at the same time. It doesn't look like she's wearing a thick layer of makeup. And so, Amber, I think sometimes we're like, I found a foundation. I use it all the time. It's my go-to. And then after a while, you're like, I don't know. It just doesn't look the same. As we change and grow, sometimes you need to change your beauty routine up through the stages of life. And this is a great foundation to try.
Absolutely. And you know what? I encourage people, if you have that foundation that you love, put this on underneath because this reads like skincare. You're going to be getting that hydration. You're going to be getting that color correction. And then other foundations wear beautifully on this. So I mentioned before, the one person who's going to wear it, the guy or girl, and by the way, men love this because it's so weightless, but somebody who wants that no makeup look. And the other person who, Vanessa, I'm so glad you brought that up, is that person, maybe you love a foundation, but you just find that you need a little bit more moisture. And don't forget, this time of year, even though it's more humid out, we've got the air conditioning on, which is so drying to the skin. So people don't often associate the summer, the warmer months with dry skin. But with that air conditioning going on, if you live in a very arid climate, you are going to love this. You will never turn back. I just went on a flight and I hate to wait. I had an overnight flight and I hate to wear makeup. I mean, look at how beautiful this looks on your skin. It looks radiant and it melts right in. But I didn't want to wear makeup on my overnight flight. And I thought, what can I do? I don't want to look, I need to have something on because come on, we need a little bit of coverage. And it was Quench-n-Tint. It was so perfect because I knew I was getting that nourishment to my skin. Plus I was getting enough cover correction. And oh my goodness, look at Luann here. And how stunning does she look? And Luann is wearing the light medium. So if you were that lighter shade which is sold out now, you could go to this light medium. And she's getting that coverage of her hyperpigmentation. She's got beautiful skin. But we all could use a little bit of help every now and again. But it doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look like she's wearing a mask. She just looks hydrated and radiant and glowing.
There is no auto delivery, and a lot of us are seeing this sale price that's only good for this show if you're shopping right now and picking up more than one. So if that's you, use the Easy Pay, $11.66 a month, so you don't have to worry about running out. But remember, you're getting the duo home for that Easy Pay. 8285-728 is your item number. Couple questions for you, Amber. Question number one, do I need to use a setting powder or spray with this foundation?
Well, here's the great thing. You absolutely don't, because it dries down. And if you like what I'm going to call a satin finish, so this is all I have on right now, nothing else, you don't have to use a powder. However, I love when we do these shows because your buying team and our team puts so much care into them. And I discover combinations that I am just blown away by. So when you see what we're going to add just a little bit later in the show, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I think you're going to see that that combination is insanely gorgeous. But no, this will not transfer after it dries down for a few seconds. You should be good to go. It's also good if we have a little discoloration. You know, a lot of us start to get discoloration on our neck and décolleté. You can take this and wipe it down, and it won't transfer to your clothes. So after you let this dry down, you don't need anything to set it with.
Now, if I want to use a concealer on top or a bronzer, will it play nicely with those products as well?
It plays beautifully, and I'm going to build the face tonight. So I was not wearing anything underneath, no concealer. So I just put this on, but you can see under my eyes, you're getting that coverage with those optical blurring pigments. But yes, you can layer concealer on top. If you're somebody who likes to put concealer on first and then put this on, you can absolutely do this. I would just say, remember to put on SPF before, because this doesn't have an SPF, but you won't need a separate moisturizer. This is truly your lazy gal's guide to makeup on the go. And here we have Leah again, and she is wearing the light medium, and we can see that redness in her cheeks has been totally camouflaged. Her skin still looks like skin. So we see some of those beautiful freckles showing through. It doesn't look like a mask, but she just looks, it's like her skin, but better.
It is. It truly is. Yeah. And that's why I love that we're seeing our models, because when you see like Quench-n-Tint and it's saying like tinted moisturizer, I know sometimes you're like, but is it just like lotion with a little bit of color? No, you're getting full pigment here. Choose your shade. We've got a few different shades available. Light has sold out. Our deep shade is getting very limited. But here's one last look at the shade chart. Light medium is still available. Medium, medium deep, and that deep is very limited. Grab it while it's on sale. The sale price is only good for this show. 8285-728 is your item number if you would like to continue shopping for that duo. Let's talk about the eyes. So we're going to talk about our eyes twice during this show. And this is the first time we're talking about the eyes. And this is really exciting because this is the first time you are seeing this eyeliner collection on air in 4 months. We have not